Think of the 7 layers of scare as dressing a movie set. We start off with a script and layer by layer add decor that makes our set as realistic as possible to sell the scene. Walls are the first and most important start in decorating that horror. If we can, ceilings and floors are the extra bonus. Walls, ceilings, and floors are the perimeter of the room and the first that must be decorated. It tells the viewer where they are. Here, a horrifying morgue, jungle, freezer, ship's galley. As have you. I've also been collecting ideas for decorating a haunt and would love to share some of them. This tutorial may seem a bit rambling, but hopefully we'll grab an idea or two. We're going to talk quick ideas and not so quick ideas. Let's start with the quick ones first. You'll notice that these quick ideas work best as layering. They could be used alone, but awesome when combined. Camo netting is a great base layer. It's also a quick way to bring the outdoors in. Instant ceilings are its specialty and can be cut into strips for jungle effects. And different colors can be used for different environments like winter and desert. Blue can be used to create a pond and black to cover up stuff we don't want seen in the haunt, like our car. Cheesecloth should be called haunt cloth. It's so versatile. Pull it and shred it. Creepy cloth is basically black cheesecloth, but a little thicker and has already been pulled. Jute netting, also known as Dorp or also called erosion cloth. This stuff's great. Not only will it fit many types of rooms, I'm talking jungle, torture, spider, vampire room, cellar, even a forest, it also has the perfect scent. Smells like the outdoors or a dank basement. Halloween time. This is kind of a neat tip. We can convert jute netting into haunt moss. All you gotta do is remove some of the bottom cross netting, but leave the top intact, then dip it all in green tinted latex. Landscape cloth is cheap, lightweight, matte, paintable, and coinky-dinky. Already the essential haunt color, black. Plastic tarps are versatile and can also be painted in blood. Chains are haunt jewelry. So is faked barbed wire and shredded curtains, as well as hoses and ropes in all sizes. Oh, remember jute netting? We can also pull out individual rope strands for draping. It is so handy. Fake greenery, vines, and Spanish moss are power players, along with litter. Hay does double duty because it helps scent the room too. Give a final blessing to our haunt with webbing. They can also be dusted with Fuller's Earth to age them. Now on to the not so quick ideas. Get familiar with the PVC section at Lowe's and run that stuff along the walls and ceiling as if they were sewer pipes. After we rusted them up, we'd swear they were real. This room is going all out, but even if we just use a couple, it should be convincing enough that Freddy's nearby. For a prison room, we could get some chain link fencing. But like PVC, we don't have to completely line a room, just a section would be enough. Faux brick works in so many types of haunt rooms. It can be made with paint, brick wallpaper, even those thin hardwood boards. And I love the graffiti in this one. Terrible at hanging wallpaper? Perfect! It's an awesome talent to have in a haunt. Fun with spray paint. Dirty up those shiny new things, add shadowing, or add smoke damage. Water down regular paint and put it in a garden sprayer. Let gravity be your friend and start at the top of the wall to grime it up with pollution and rust. Or bloodstains or other icky bodily fluids. This was probably ground zero for the virus outbreak. Oh, feel kind of bad for this actor. Barrels, boxes, and crates are a hoot to create passageways or line a wall. Great stuff also makes convincing toxic ooze. Monster Mud did this. Gloss clear paint is a utility. Fling it against the wall. Paint it over lime green Monster Mud to make slime. It's what also makes those guts up there extra gross. Color contrasting makes the gray room look safer than the pretty pink one next to it. A haunter's mantra. Always, always, always try to amp up the scares. Ever focus on the weird thing on the wall next to you and then you realize it's a freaking spider? Pay it forward and nail up a big fat spider on the wall at eye level in our haunt. Alternately, we could have dummies on either side of a skinny hallway. They don't have to be freestanding all the time. We could even make them half buried in the wall. Who'd want to walk by this? Have an adventure and go to the demented part of our mind and imagine how that nut would decorate the walls. I'd probably use sinister organization. Yeah, that looks a little troubling. Because we are crafting their nightmare, we can also warp reality. Distortion is a blast to design. Looking at this picture, where is the floor? Where is the floor? Where is the floor? We can add layering to the floor using walkways, plus gives us a nook to add another scare. Up above is great real estate to add to the terror. Even though it's not used as a pass-through here, wouldn't it be cool to make the tots have to get past and touch her hair? They'd hate that. Anything can be made as a ceiling pass-through. The bonus of ceiling pass-throughs is they must change their position to get under them. They'd much rather stay in their preferred protective stance, arms tucked in and ready to pivot in a split second. Ceiling pass-throughs obliterate that. Forced perspective is used all the time, though we probably didn't notice it. Cinderella's castle looks huge until we walk right up to it. How it's done is we have the building get smaller as it goes up in height. It's a weird trick, but works when we want to put something that's supposed to be huge in a small space. Illusion also serves as a distraction. There is only one cart in this picture and one light. By the way, we are looking down in the shot. It made the room seem immense. Both illusions were using infinity mirrors, otherwise known as endless rooms. In case we really want to overkill it, go big. That is the steeple of the church that crashed through the chapel. And this is a crashed jumbo jet. It's just crazy, but also a perfect way to distract. They will be stunned at the sheer audacity of our set that there's no way they're going to see the scare about to blast them. Man, that was a lot of ideas, and we were just talking about the walls, ceilings, and floors. Can't wait to get to the big event and talk about all the ways we can make the main scare in our room. Then sell it using accents, great lighting, adding atmosphere, and going in for the kill, touch and smell. Oh, I love Halloween.